Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in my last video I finished up my 2025 winter trip, and in fact it went over a little bit into the spring. So now that spring is here, I've already planned out my spring RV trip, starting out with going on a 10-day cruise out of Galveston, Texas, and then right after that heading up towards Canada. So what I'm going to do in this video is go to my map on my computer and show you exactly what route I'll be taking and some of the things I'll be doing along the way. And then once my spring trip is over, I'll show you a little bit about my upcoming 2025 summer trip into Canada, and then I'll share a little bit about what I have planned for the fall. So come on with me, let's go inside and take a look. So here you see the overall route of my spring trip, starting off at Galveston, then going over to La Vernia, just south of San Antonio. That's where I pick up my mail and packages at my brother's house. Then I'm going to stop a couple days in Austin, and then Hillsboro, and then Miami, Oklahoma, Kansas City, Missouri, Austin, Minnesota, Duluth, Minnesota, and then Angle Inlet, Minnesota. Now let me zoom in and give you a little more details. Right now I'm camped out at Galveston Island State Park, which is 14 miles from the cruise ship dock in the city of Galveston. So I'm going to leave my RV here while I go on a cruise, and I'm going to take an Uber into Galveston to get on the cruise ship, and then that cruise is going to take 10 days. And then when the cruise is over, I'm going to go to La Vernia, and then in Austin there's 2 sculpture museums that I want to video, and then in Hillsboro there's a museum there I want to video, and then going up to Oklahoma. In the far northeast corner of Oklahoma, there's a casino there that I really like, which has free, full hookup RV parking for 3 days. And then from there, going up to Kansas City, where there is 3 things that I want to video for you. And then from there, going up to Minnesota. Then when I'm finished with Kansas City, I'm going to go up to Austin, Minnesota, and I'm going to video the Spam Museum that is there. Then from Austin, I'm going to go up to Duluth, Minnesota. There's an RV park. I stayed there once that is in a county fairgrounds. I'm going to stay around Duluth for at least a week, and I'll do some scooting up along this coastline to see what's up along there. And then from Duluth, I'm going to go up to Angle Inlet, which is a little area here. It's in Minnesota. To get to Angle Inlet, you have to go from Minnesota into Canada, and from Canada back into Minnesota. There is some nice scenery around this Lake of the Woods here. I'll spend a few days there. And then when I'm finished with Angle Inlet, that will end my spring trip of 2025. And from there I will start with my summer trip of 2025, going to see the Great Lakes of Canada. There are 3 Great Lakes here in Upper Manitoba, and then I'm going to come down and follow the coastline along Lake Superior, then Lake Huron, following the coastline down to right across the river from Detroit up to Toronto, along Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, and then at the north side of Lake Ontario I'm going to come on south through New York, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. And this will be part of my fall 2025 trip. Now about the cruise I'm going on, the first stop is Cozumel, Mexico. Next day, Belize City. Next day, Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico, which is on the Mexico East Coast. And then it's going down to Roatan, Honduras, which is an island off of Honduras. I've been there before. And then a day of cruising, and then the last port is on Georgetown, Grand Cayman. 2 more cruising days and then back to Galveston. Now, of course, that's assuming everything goes as planned. And as you know, unplanned things, surprises can happen. So unless something happens that causes me to change my route, maybe even abort it, who knows in these days. But what I showed you is what I have planned for pretty much the rest of this year. I had an exciting spring and summer trip last year, and I'm going to have just as much of more of an exciting spring and summer trip this year, 2025. So I hope you stick with me and watch my videos, and maybe you'll find some ideas as to places you might want to go on a summer trip. And please let me know what you think in the comments below. Good day, folks.